The general strike against the duopoly is in 55 days. Republicans and Democrats are not looking out for the American people, but in the 21st century, we can look out for each other by unionizing as voters. The American Union is a way to crowdsource functional government by crafting policy into one package of legislative solutions, and then leveraging a decisive block of votes behind it in the upcoming election. The blueprint for a better America will end poverty, end mass incarceration, and end the endless wars. You can read the legislation on our website, anamericanunion.com. To end mass incarceration, the blueprint contains many police, prison, and prosecutorial reforms, but the greatest of these is ending the federal war on drugs. The drug war is a poison tree with roots deep in our criminal code, whose branches are interwoven within Supreme Court decisions that deprive us of fundamental liberties. It is a tree whose leaves provide shade for police corruption, and a tree from which tens of millions of Americans, disproportionately people of color, have tasted bitter fruit and been left hungry for justice. As Michelle Alexander wrote in her book, The New Jim Crow, if we become serious about dismantling the system of mass incarceration, we must end the war on drugs. There is no way around it. Now, the vast majority of Americans recognize that this is a policy failure, but Congress does nothing, while 100,000 of their constituents die of drug overdoses, and 10 times as many are arrested. Enough already. In 2022, the blueprint can end the federal drug war and give states a choice to opt into a national framework of taxation and regulation, to recognize and humanize casualties of America's longest and most futile war. August 21st begins a 3-day fast for prison reform. Myself, along with others around the country, including incarcerated Americans, are giving up food for 72 hours. This is a fast of moral pressure, a sincere plea to Congress, a reminder that our first duty under the Constitution is to establish justice. Are you ready to get serious about ending mass incarceration? The duopoly isn't going to do it unless we force their hand. Join the general strike on October 15th and vote with the American Union November 8th. Together we rise.